This is for the ones who were raised on gasoline dreams, for the lug nuts holding tight to the wild red line scenes, for the families, the drivers, the wrench-turning crews, for the chrome, the smoke, and the ones who refuse to lose. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, that's who we are. We're a culture, we're a brotherhood, we are rolling motor fire. Build not born, that's the creed written deep in our veins. We turn busted cars into legends and rust into fame. From late night garage grind to race day stadium roars, every scar on the knuckles unlocked 1,000 doors. We don't back down, we don't break, we don't fold. Every ride we build tells a story worth gold. This is for the ones who were raised on gasoline trains, for the lug nuts holding tight to the wild red line scenes, for the families, the drivers, the wrench-turning crews, for the chrome, the smoke, and the ones who refuse to lose. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, that's who we are. We're a culture, we're a brotherhood, we are rolling motor fire. Here's to the nights when the world said slow down, but the engine said no when we stood our ground. To the ones who grew up rich and when the rest took the easy way, we found our path in the piston noise and we'll ride it every day. Pedal to the metal, this is where we belong. Cars, trucks, monster trucks, loud and strong. Passion, pride, lug nuts, side by side. If you love what you drive, then ride, ride, ride. This is for the legends that started in dusty garages, for the kids who chase dreams through the scars and collages, for the racers who gave everything without fail, and the fans who stand proud when the engines wail. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, this ain't a phase. It's our passion, our culture, and we'll live it to the grave. Pedal to the metal, forever in our veins. So look out, we're only getting louder from here. Nothing built strong was ever built out of fear. The road is wide open and the fire won't slow, because this isn't a hobby, this is the only life we know. Pedal down, heads high, we're not done. Pedal down, heads high, pedal down. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. You're listening to Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music, the show where horsepower, stories, and great music come together. From beautiful collector classics to fire-breathing race cars to the ground-shaking thunder of monster trucks, this is where the world of motors meets the power of music. So strap in tight, fire up, and grab your favorite cold drink, because a ride is about to begin. And now, here's your host, Roller.
up? What's up? How y'all doing, man? Good to see you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Bear. Thank you. Thank you very much. How you guys doing up there tonight, man? You guys doing good? You getting everything you need? All right. Good to see you guys. How you doing? Beer Bagniottis, what's up, man? How you guys doing, man? Oh, you guys are just too kind. Really, no, really, you're too kind. Let's bring it down a little bit. We got a pretty exciting show tonight, man. We really do. We've got a lot of things going on. Come on now, let's just bring her down. Let's just bring her down. You know, Cousin Debbie, she's already passing the shots and the beers around. I mean, hello, Shelly Duran. How are you? I'm glad to see you in here tonight, young lady. Really am. I hope you guys are doing well. And but we got a good show tonight, man. We really do. We got Mr. Craig Gould from the Classic Car Auction Group. He's going to have a classic car auction in Sioux Falls, South Dakota this weekend. And I get to go. I get to go. I'm going to sell some cars. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Me and Scott Goodyear, we're going to team up and we're going to go up there and we're going to sell some cars. Man, we're going to put it on them. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put it on them. Sure. Why not? Go up there and have some good times, man. But you know what? August is starting to shape up. It really is. But we still got a little bit left of July. And the 29th, Riley Bear from the Lady of the Auctioneers world is going to be on. She's going to be talking about her career and the galas and the benefit auctions. And Bob Post's in here. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you, man, my brother. But anyway, and then we got the 12th. We're talking to Joe Coddington. She's back off of her work vacation, and we might have her on the 5th of August. We're just now exchanging emails probably within the last 45 minutes, so I would imagine that I wouldn't be getting an answer back from her until maybe tomorrow. So that looks good. And then I've got, like I said, we got Holly Bear on, or Haley Bear. I know I'm going to mess that up when I get her on the show, and I'm going to call her Hallie, and that's her sister Riley said that's not good. That's not good. She don't like to be called that, but it's Haley Bear. And then I've got some other people getting ready to come on and stuff. We had a gentleman. The international stuff is already starting to work. I haven't talked with my cousin Debbie yet and seen if she's done anything at all, but I had Cookie Lockhart was on the show the other night, and she gave us a lead in South Africa, Joff's Classic Car Auction, and they're going to be on. I got a chance to listen to the whole auction. He sent me a link to watch the show, and then he's going to watch ours up in Sioux Falls this weekend. So we're going to talk to him. He's willing to be on the show. And that's going to be pretty cool, man. To be able to talk to somebody that has a business, selling classic cars in South Africa, man. That's really cool. I got to watch I did post the auction on. I did post that. On the 18th, we don't do a show, baby girl. It's only Sundays and Wednesdays. But it's just it's gonna be a good time, man. It really is. Be able to talk to somebody that far away about their business, and the similarities are pretty cool, of how they do their auctions over there and how we do them over here. But they utilize music excuse me, more than we do here. We play music before the sale starts, and then after the sale starts, we shut it off. But there were several times during his auction that he was telling them to turn up the music while he was selling cars. And then the description, we have a description we have a description reader, and over there, their descriptions are even sung as a little ditty. I mean, it's kind of cool the way they do that, and it talks about the car and stuff. So I look forward to really kind of getting everything going and getting everybody excited about being on, and we have had some people from Australia. They emailed me, or they number one, they allowed me to join their club, so they know that I'm out there. And I've had a couple of their members give me thumbs up, and I have put more, hey, I really would like to have somebody from your organization on the show, telling them that we could adjust the times and all that stuff, to work. So, like over in Africa, when we do that one, they're 8 hours ahead of us. So, there'll be a good chance that it'd be 4 o'clock in the afternoon over there. And, I'll have to be doing the show in the morning. And then anybody that can tune in. If not, we will go ahead and post the show onto, the Facebook page and on YouTube. And then you guys can go back in and watch it. So, because I don't think they're really up for doing an interview at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So, and then we'll find out the different times as things come along, and we can go from there. So I do look forward to the future of Pedal to the Metal Motors and Music. My buddy Texas Rich, he just got an invite from TikTok to do live videos on TikTok, and to be able to do that, you're supposed to have 1,000 followers, and Rich has only got 50, but he's got 88,000 followers on C10 America, and I would believe pretty heavily that that's the reason why they got him on there, and which is great. I mean, I'm so happy for him. But the thing that's cool about it is he's just such a great guy. He really is. He's already started talking about, man, Roller, I'm gonna promote you and do your songs on there, and you can't ask for a nicer friend than that, man. And I would do the same thing for him. He's just a great guy, and he wants to include me in his success, and whatever happens to me or whatever I do, I want to be able to include him in mine. So that's going to be huge for us. There is songs on the radio, on the Edge Radio US from Johnny Blender. He's got them songs put up and stuff, and they're playing on. I haven't had any feedback from him in a while, but I am going to give him a call. And, still kind of trying to work different things out with Buzz, and maybe try to get the show syndicated there with him. Hopefully that can happen someday and get that done, and we can go from there. So anyway, like always, we got to pay a few bills, and we might as well go ahead and do that. We'll be back here in a minute on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
You're listening to Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music, where the engines are loud and the music hits just as hard. Classic cars, hot rods, monster trucks, and the stories behind the builds, mixed with the music that fuels the ride. From the show field to the arena floor, we bring you the horsepower and the center to match. Stick around, we got more coming your way. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Hey, truck fans and weekend cruisers! This Saturday, fire up those rides and head on over to Trucks and Screwdrivers at the Black Eyed Pea in Castle Rock. We're talking cool trucks, great people, good vibes, and an awesome Saturday morning hangout for truck lovers from all over Colorado. Grab yourself a $5 screwdriver. Dig into some incredible breakfast burritos. And participants get free giant cinnamon rolls.
surrounded by horsepower, chrome, and good company. Trucks and screwdrivers. This Saturday at the Black Eyed Pea in Castle Rock. Don't miss it. If you're tired of the same recycled playlists and ready for something with real energy, turn your dial, or better yet, go online and lock this in. Introducing the Edge Radio US, based out of Louisiana, and streaming worldwide at theedgeradious.com. This isn't just another internet station. This is where rock and roll live. Everything from the classics that built the foundation to the new bands that are lighting it up today. All genres, all eras, all real music. With over 49,000 listeners per minute worldwide, the Edge Radio US is bringing people together through sound, attitude, and pure music culture. Stream it free, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and take it anywhere you go. And it doesn't stop at music. The Edge also features talk shows covering racing, faith-based topics, celebrity news, new music, and everything in between. There's something for everybody on the dial. Behind it all is Johnny Blender down in Louisiana. Not just running the station, but building hot rods, classic cars, and muscle machines out of the shop in true gearhead fashion. Wanna get involved? Email edgeradious@gmail.com. Sponsorships and show opportunities are available. That's the Edge Radio US, where music, motors, and real talk meet. Looking for artwork that stands out from the crowd? Whether you're building a brand, promoting your business, or creating something truly one of a kind, Digitized Ink Co. brings your ideas to life with professional digital artwork and custom design services. From logos and graphics to custom illustrations and creative designs that leave a lasting impression. Digitized Ink Co. combines today's technology with traditional artistic values to give every project the attention it deserves. Need a fresh new look for your business, club, team, or special event? Let Digitized Ink Co. create something you'll be proud to show off. Call today at 435-650-7657. Visit digitizedinkco.com or email digitizedinkco@gmail.com. Digitized Ink Co. Cutting edge design. Tready. And now, we return to pedal to the metal. Motors and music. With your host, Roller.
Okay, guys, we're back. We're back now. Hey, the Trucks and Screwdrivers is not on till August the 8th. I hadn't played that one in a long time, and that one's supposed to be played the week of the Trucks and Screwdrivers. So that will be held at the Black Eyed Pea on August the 8th. So that's a Saturday. So just wanted to clear that up. So in case you guys decided to head over there this Saturday and Roller said there was a show, Roller was wrong. So anyway, that will be on the 8th. So my good buddy Texas Rich, he sent me 13 different. He says, Roller, we need some new C10 music. And I said, okay. I said, man, I'm kind of just, I'm kind of at a blank. Why don't you come up with some names? So he sent me 13 different songs about C10 trucks. And I started working on them, and I have created a couple of them here. And this first one here is called, let's see here. Let's go to that one. Where's it at here? It's called Building the Last C10. We'll be back here in a minute with Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
The shop lights flickered on again before the break of day. Another cup of coffee, another dream to shape in steel and gray. Every wrench upon that workbench knows these hands by name. I've spent a lifetime chasing one more perfect frame. I've built them for dreamers, farmers, fathers, and old friends. Watched rusty memories come alive again. But there's something different in this old man's eyes today, 'cause this one will be the last one that I'll ever build this way. He's building the last C10 these old hands will ever build. Every bolt and everybody in line with pride and years of skill. Every bead of weld, every coat of paint, every dream beneath the hood. Building one more Chevrolet the only way he could. When he finally turns that key and hears that small block sing, he'll smile and know he gave that truck everything. Long after these hands are gone, she'll still be rolling strong, building the last C10. The young boys stop and watch him, asking how it's done. He smiles and says, take your time, don't ever rush the fun. A lesson in every project, a memory in every scar. Some folks build old pickups, others build who they are. The chrome begins to sparkle, the paint reflects the light. Another masterpiece is slowly coming back to life. He stands there for a moment with a tear he cannot hide, knowing every mile ahead will carry part of his life. He's building the last C10 these old hands will ever build. Every bolt and every body lined with pride and years of skill. Every bead of weld, every coat of paint, every dream beneath the hood. Building one more Chevrolet the only way he could. When he finally turns that key and hears that small block sing, he'll smile and know he gave that truck everything. Long after these hands are gone, she'll still be rolling strong, building the last C10. Someday another builder will open up that hood He's building the last C10 these old hands will ever build, leaving behind a legacy no time could ever steal. Steel will someday rust away, and paint will lose its shine, but love poured into craftsmanship will outlive space and time. As that old Chevy disappears down another country road, a lifetime of memories rides with every load. One last wave, one last smile, one final masterpiece, building the last C10.
Hey, there we go, the last C10. You guys remember, don't forget, we have t-shirts, hats for sale. All you got to do is go to www.pedaltothemetalpodcast.com, and you can go right to our website and check it out. Get yourself a hat, get from the Steel City Car Show, or from Pedal to the Metal Motors and Music. So if you live out of town, we can get that shirt or that hat in any size to you for $30 with shipping and everything. If you live close into town, I can meet you somewhere. We can adjust those prices for you and make it work. So get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a hat. Our friend Heather, that has the Gentleman's Groom's place where I get my hair cut, when I get my hair cut, about every 6 months, that's about it. But anyway, she's having her big car show on August the 23rd from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And she also has a place that's a cigar store right next to the Gentleman's Groom. So the name of her car show is Cars and Cigars. It's the 4th annual, and it's going to be a good one again this year. A lot of people show up to it and stuff. It's a car and motorcycle show. So if you guys, I'll be playing some stuff. I'm going to build a commercial for her. And then I think she's going to be on the show on the 19th, so we can go ahead and promote that and get her on the show and get her car shows, plugged and all that, and make it happen for her. So make sure if you're in the area, it's off of 470 and Guard Trail. It's right next to the Parkway Grill. It's in the same parking lot there off of Guard Trail. So the next one of these songs here that we wrote for Rich is called C10 Memories. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal Motors and Music.
That old square body's parked out in the shed, with a little more rust and shiny paint instead. Every dent's a story, every scratch a mile. Every time I see her, Lord, she makes me smile. She hauled my first true love on a Friday night, rolled through little towns beneath the dashboard lights. Now the years keep rolling like the wheels once did, but that old C10 still knows the kid I was back then. These C10 memories still ride shotgun with me down old gravel roads and highways in my dreams. They're wrapped around the smell of fresh cut hay, summer sunsets at the end of every day. From the first turn trade the truck away, but one thing always stays: those C10 memories. Daddy showed me how to double clutch that gear. Said, take care of this old Chevy, son, she'll take you anywhere. We chased county fairs and little hometown shows, windows down in country, playing on the radio. There were fishing poles and tailgate nights, first slow dances under harvest moonlight. Funny how a pickup can become your best old friend when it's been there through the places that you've been. These C10 memories still ride shotgun with me down old gravel roads and highways in my dreams. They're wrapped around the smell of fresh cut hay, summer sunsets at the end of every day. From the first turn of the key to the last goodbye, she carried all my hopes beneath those western skies. You can trade the truck away, but one thing always stays: those C10 memories. One day my grandson's gonna ask me, tell me about that truck. I'll smile and say, son, that old Chevy taught me life and love. We'll wipe away the dust, fire her up once more, and make a brand new memory rolling down that old back road. These C10 memories never fade away. They're written in my heart more every day. Long after the chrome has lost its shine, those old country roads still run through this old mine. Some folks count their riches by the things they own. Mine are measured by the miles the truck carried me home. If heaven's got a back road, I know just what I'll see: an old Chevrolet waiting there with my C10 memories. Still rolling down the 2-lane line in my old 55, she still runs fine. Radio humming our favorite song, but the passenger seat's been empty too long. Wolfman Jack on the late night show, we'd sing along soft and low. Her hair in the wind, her hand in mine, two hearts racing through the summertime. Sundays and chrome, sweet summer nights, her laughter danced in the dark.
Sundays in Chrome. Stop by that old Dairy Queen, where she spilled her shake and kissed me clean. Back when forever was just a word, and every promise was still unheard. Sundays in Chrome, sweet summer nights, her hand in mine under small town lights. Her love was a flame, and I should have known. Time melts away like Sundays in Chrome. Some nights I swear I see her there, wind in her hair, laughter in the air. I close my eyes and she's still mine, cruising that road through the hands of time. Sundays in Chrome, and a heart that won't heal, chasing the past on four worn wheels. If heaven's a highway, I'm heading home to find her again. And those Sundays in Chrome.
There you go, Sundays in Chrome right there. Let's see here. I was looking at Bill. Bill was sending me something. I'll have to read what that says. But, you know, guys, we are going to have, let's see, I kind of lost where my train of thought here just a minute ago. It must be because I haven't had enough R&R. Let me just take a drink of R&R right here. Hold on just a minute. That's better. A little bit of nectar of the gods right there. Yeah, nectar of the gods. Anyway, we were over to a car show today in it's over there. It's on Shenango. It's a big once a year car show, and it's usually really big. Usually, 200 to 250, 275 on the cars, maybe 300. But it was so hot. Just hot, really hot. So I went ahead and did a little quick walk around on the cars that were there, but we were short probably 100 and 150 cars today, at least. But there was some really nice stuff there, and my buddy, he's my insurance agent, his name's Lee, he won today, so that was pretty cool. Run his 70s division. He's got a 70 Camaro that really, really is a nice car. Really, really nice car. And so he wins with that. But I didn't even stick around for any awards or anything. Of course, Bob, he ain't going to win no awards, man. Maybe the ugliest truck around or something like that if they have that. But anyway, it was just too hot. I had to leave. And it's taken a toll on me today, I just have been like lethargic. Just kind of like, oh my God, I got to get up and I got to do this, and oh my God, I got to do that and stuff. So it's just been one of those days that you'll see me yawning tonight, and that's just because I think that heat took it out of me, man. It really did. So we're going to just, since we're having Craig on tonight, we're going to stick around the classic stuff of the classic car music, and we're going to play some of that. So this here is called Cruisin' California Nights. We'll be right back here on Pedal the Metal Motors and Music.
Got my 57 Chevy, polished up bright, headed down Whittier Boulevard tonight.
wheel. Gas pedal down, you can smell that steel. Bob's big boys jumping burgers on the grill. The jukebox is rocking to that West Coast thrill. We're cruising California nights under them red and yellow lights. Hot rods, T-birds, and old GTOs running wild where the cool wind blows. From Hollywood down to old Modesto streets, we're living that dream on full chrome feet. Pull up at Mills, grab a Coke and a smile. Harvey's Broilers packed 4 miles. Low riders gliding candy paint so sweet. Hitting them switches, riding low in the heat. Got Mustangs, Roadrunners, and a Cuda too. Camaro with flames, yeah, the baby's new. We race down PCH just to feel alive. Engine humming, California drive. We're cruising California nights under them red and yellow lights. Hot rods, T-birds, and old GTOs running wild where the cool wind blows. From Hollywood down to old Modesto Street, we're living that dream on full chrome feet. Now the clock's past midnight, the engines fade, but the memories linger in the songs we made. Every burnout, every neon sign still echoes through that golden time. We're cruising California nights, shining chrome in the pale moonlight. From San Jose down to LA town, we keep those old wheels spinning round. Yeah, the spirit's alive, it'll never die. We're cruising California nights. Hey. Yeah. We're cruising California nights. Hey. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh yeah. Surfboards loaded, sunshine bright. That old C10's ready for a Saturday night. There's a little beach where the palm trees grow. Everybody knows where the cool kids go. Not a fancy sports car or a big limousine, just a Chevy pickup and a surfer's dream. She's got chrome that shines and a small block sound. Best looking truck rolling all over town. Longboards hanging off the back tailgate. When the waves are calling, you can't be late. Surf wax and Chevy steel, 4 wheels chasing that ocean feel. Saltwater breeze and a summer sky. Seating cruising with the tide rolling high. Surf wax and Chevy steel, nothing in the world feels this real. From the beach to the boulevard, everybody knows that Chevy and the ocean are stealing the show. White wall tires and a candy pane glow. AM radio playing those songs we know. Girls on the pier start waving us in. They all wanna ride in that old C10. Beach towel seats and sandy feet. California dreaming down every street. That V8 rhythm has a rock and roll soul. A little bit of horsepower, little wave patrol. Surf wax and Chevy steel.
only one place I wanna be. Behind the wheel, chasing one more thrill. With my surf wax and Chevy steel.
Surf's up! Grab your longboards, boys. We're headed down to the
I fired up my 55 Chevy wagon just before sunrise. Four best friends chasing waves under California skies. Boards in the back, all waxed up and ready to ride. We hit the dawn patrol with the ocean by our side. Pulled into the sand where the palm trees sway. Put on our baggies, gonna spend the whole day. The ocean was glassy, not a worry inside. We were stoked and ready, everything felt right. Surf's up, everybody, it's a perfect day. Longboards rolling where the big waves play. We're gonna hang 10, gonna shoot the curl. Four beach boys living in a saltwater world. Wax on our sticks and the sunshine's free. Nothing but waves and my buddies with me. Every summer day feels like a dream on our surfing safari by the sea. Walking the board as the waves rolled in, trying to hang 5 and hang 10 again. Riding the nose while the girls watch the show. Those beach bunnies cheering from the sand below. One buddy wiped out on a monster ride, came back laughing with a big old smile. Said that wave was boss, but it sure got me. Just another story from the deep blue sea. Surf's up, everybody, it's a perfect day. Longboards rolling where the big waves play. We're gonna hang 10, gonna shoot the curl. Four beach boys living in a saltwater world. Wax on our sticks and the sunshine's free. Nothing but waves and my buddies with me. Every summer day feels like a dream on our surfing safari by the sea. Oh, hold it rolled up, just talking real loud, trying to act cool with the surfing crowd. We said, grab a board, come paddle outside, 'cause everyone's welcome when the waves are right. The buddy cruised by with the radio on, playing that beach party rock and roll song. Sun going down, but we're not done yet. That summer feeling you never forget. Surf's up, everybody, let's ride one more. Feel that ocean thunder roar. Hang 10, shoot the curl, wild and free. Living that California beach boy dream. With our baggies on and our longboards too. The 55 wagon shining ocean blue. Four best friends where we'll always be on our surfing safari by the sea. Catch you at dawn patrol, boys. Keep those boards waxed up, 'cause tomorrow we're gonna do it all again.
There you go. There you go. Little hang 10, hang 5. Hey, or no, Surfing Safari. My fault. You know what, Diane? That red beer really sounds good right now. I think that would bring me out of my funk. A little tomato juice, a little beer, and a little Tabasco sauce in there. Damn, that would be some good stuff. Rum and Coke wouldn't be bad either, but I think a red beer, that's what I should have done today. When I got home, I should have went out to the ice box. I should have got the tomato juice out, the hot sauce, and the beer, and had me a red beer. God, why didn't I do that? Dang it. That's some good stuff right there, man. Guaranteed to be some good stuff right there. So, this next song right here is called Baggies and Longboard. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Trying to hang 10 with my toes on the nose, wiping out laughing wherever I go. Have my baggies on and my feet in the sand, learning every move from the older surf gang. Radio playing those harmony sounds, beach party music shaking the whole town. I got my baggies and my longboard, riding waves from shore to shore. Got my buddies beside me, always coming back for more. Underneath the moon, beach party rocking to our favorite tunes. Life was perfect way back when, with my baggies, my longboard and my C10. That old Chevy waited by the ocean blue, surfboards hanging out the back like surfers do. Small block rumbling down the coastal road, windows rolled down everywhere we go. Girls on the beach and bonfires bright, dancing barefoot through those summer nights. Same old songs playing over again, just me, my board, my girl and my friends. I got my baggies and my longboard, riding waves from shore to shore. Got my buddies beside me, always coming back for more. Late night dancing underneath the moon, beach party rocking to our favorite tunes. Life was perfect way back when, with my baggies, my longboard and my C10. Take me back to that summertime, where the good times never had to end, with my baggies, my longboard and my C10.
I remember back when I was just a young man, McDonald's burgers were 15 cents, my friend. Gas was 59 a gallon, life felt so grand. Old cars lined up all across this land. You could buy a hot rod for a couple $100. 55 Chevys were the ones folks loved. Studebakers, Packards, Mercury sitting low, waiting on a dreamer to make them his own. Oh, memories, they never fade away. They ride with me more every day. Through the miles and the years gone by, still see them clear in my mind's eye. Yeah, time rolls on, but I still believe in the way it was and the way it used to be. No, I ain't forgot, no, I where all those old time memories go. Now I wonder where it all went wrong. Where'd all those old cars disappear to gone? Now when you find one, it's rust and a frame, and the parts cost more than the whole thing came. Junkyards used to be a place to roam. Now they're picked clean or long gone. What used to sit waiting out in the sun now takes a lifetime just to build you one. Oh, memories, they never fade away. They ride with me more every day. Through the miles and the years gone by, still see them clear in my mind's eye. Yeah, time rolls on, but I still believe in the way it was and the way it used to be. Though I ain't forgot, no, I still know where all those old time memories go. Yeah, we didn't have much, but we had it all. Friday nights and a back road call, engines running and the radio loud. Just a bunch of kids trying to make it proud. Now it's auctions, numbers, and prices high, but you can't buy back those younger days gone by. Oh, memories, they still call my name through every mile and every change, and every rusted frame I see. There's a piece of who I used to be. Yeah, time moves on, but deep inside, that young man still along for the ride. And I thank the Lord I got to know those old time memories I won't let go. Yeah, I remember when life moved slow, and every car had a soul to show. Now they're gone, but I still believe they're living on in these memories.
Okay. Hey, Carter, I need you to send me your address again. Your package came back yesterday saying address unavailable or so. I can't remember what it says on the box. So I need you to email me your address again, please, so I can send your shirt to you that you won. So if you do that, I would appreciate it very, very. Excuse me, now I got the hiccups like I must have drank one of them red beers. You know what I mean? I guess. But anyway, this next song here is called C10 Blues. We'll be right back here on Pedal of the Metal, Motors and Music.
Bought that truck in 1972, brand new keys and a small town dream. 3 on the tree, and a big block heartbeat, bright Chevrolet blue with a bench seat clean. Drove her home past the county water tower. Dad just smiled and shook my hand, said, "Son, take care of that pickup, and it'll outlive every plan." The truck hauled lumber from my first house, pulled my babies through Christmas snow, took my wife on Friday night drives, back when Main Street still moved slow. There's fingerprints on that old steering wheel, from hands that ain't here anymore. Every dent and every scratch was a memory I couldn't store. That C10 meant so much to me, more than steel and old machine. It carried my whole life around, every mile, every dream. Then one night somebody stole her away, left my heart out in the rain. And when they stripped that old truck down, it felt like they stripped my memories the same. Lord, I still can't understand why somebody'd take a man's past away, 'cause that C10 meant so much to me. Sheriff found her by the river, just a shell on 4 flat tires, motor gone and the dash ripped open, wires hanging down like broken lines. Stood there silent in the moonlight, couldn't even catch my breath, 'cause it looked like somebody vandalized every piece of life I had left. People say it's just an old truck, but they don't know what she carried through the years. First kisses, hard times, long talks with my father, and nights I sat alone in tears. You can replace old chrome and metal, but you can't rebuild yesterday. And some things get stolen forever when they haul your memories away. That C10 meant so much to me. It was family and faded paint, a rolling piece of who I was. And now there's a silence where she ain't. Still see her parked there in my driveway. Every time I close my eyes, yeah, they stole more than an old Chevrolet. The night they took my whole life's ride. take a man's soul away, 'cause that C10 meant so much to me. Now there's rust marks where she used to sit, and quiet where her engine used to sing. Funny how an old truck can become every memory a man's ever lived. A man's ever lived.
You're listening to Pedal to the Metal. Motors and music, where the engines are loud and the music hits just as hard. Classic cars, hot rods, monster trucks, and the stories behind the builds, mixed with the music that fuels the ride. From the show field to the arena floor, we bring you the horsepower and the something to match. Stick around, we got more coming your way. But first, a word from our sponsors. Attention hot rodders, custom builders, truck fans, and motorcycle riders! Get ready for the White Buffalo Car Show coming to downtown Snyder, Texas on Saturday, October 3rd, 2026. Cruise into the heart of Snyder and enjoy a full day packed with classic cars, custom trucks, motorcycles, live music, great food, vendors, shopping around the square, and fun for the whole family. With 25 classes, awards, and even a furthest traveled award, there's something for every kind of ride. Registration is just $20, and all proceeds stay local to support area charities and community programs. And don't miss your chance to meet Texas rich with C10 America during this huge downtown celebration. Plus, cruise into the Friday night meet and greet on October 2nd before the band starts rocking. So polish up that chrome, shine those wheels, and head to the White Buffalo Car Show in downtown Snyder, Texas! The White Buffalo Car Show, where horsepower, hometown pride, and Texas tradition come together. Hey, Pueblo, Colorado! Shine 'em up and roll 'em out! The streets are coming alive for the fiesta at Mercado. Motors, truck, bike, and car show. Saturday, September 12th, 2026. From noon till 5 at Mercado Motors. 2834 Lake Avenue in Pueblo. Bring the whole family out for an afternoon packed with lowriders, hot rods, classic cars, trucks, motorcycles, SUVs, and those beautiful lowrider bikes. Enjoy live entertainment, food vendors, family activities, mechanical bull, kids area, raffles, trophies, and non-stop fun. Chrome will shine, engines will rumble, and Pueblo will celebrate car culture the way it was meant to be. The Fiesta at Mercado Motors Truck, Bike, and Car Show. Saturday, September 12th, noon to 5. Don't just hear about it. Be there! turn to pedal to the metal. Motors and music. With your host, Roller.
Okay, guys, we're back. We're about 5 minutes away from calling Craig Gould from the Classic Car Auction Group. And then I had all the plans in the world of being at the Mercado Fiesta at Mercado Motors Car Show. But I looked at my schedule, and I have a classic car auction that weekend in Greeley, Colorado. So I gotta work instead. So I won't be there, but we're sure gonna promote the heck out of it for them, and hopefully they have a great turnout, man, because they're great people, and Chris is really busting his butt to get this deal done. So I really hope that it works out good for him. I really do. So let's see here. We'll do one more song. Boy, guys, I tell you what, I'm just not. I'm not on my game tonight, and I apologize for that. I really do. So let's just go ahead and play Got That C10 Attitude right here on Pedal the Metal, Motors and Music.
Coffee in my cup from a beat-up can. Radio crackling, old song rolling through the land. Truck sitting quiet, but I know what she'll do. Sounds like my life every time I turn that key and move. Hey! 4 years deep in a backyard drain, prime of great pride, know what I mean. Ain't about money, it's the blood and the sweat. Every scar on the steel's one I won't forget. They can shine them up, trailer them in, but they don't know where this thing's been. I got this little rough around the edges, but she pulls me through. I ain't built for show. She's built for truth. Yeah, every mile tells a story you can't undo. Yeah, I don't need chrome or a brand new view. Just a small block heart and a bench seat view. Yeah, I ride my life in every bold and groove. I got that C10 attitude. Pulling in slow to a parking lot line. Hear the heads turn before I even shut it down. Mustang boys and them high dollar rides, but they walk on over just to see what's inside. Handwritten tag hanging in the glass, year, make, model, and a whole lot of past. They ask me what it's worth, I just grin. You can't put a price on the road I've been. Yeah, she ain't perfect, but she's mine. Every dance a mark in time. I got this a little rough around the edges, but she pulls me through. Ain't built for show. She's built for truth. Every mile tells a story you can't undo. Hey! Yeah, I don't need chrome or a brand new view. Just a small block heart and a bench seat view. Yeah, I ride my life in every boat and groove. I got this C10 attitude. Hey! Late nights under them old shop lights, turning wrenches while the world slept tight. Neighbors talk, but they don't understand. This ain't just a truck. Yeah, I got this. Little louder, little prouder, a little more rude. Ain't built for fight.
something to prove. Yeah, let them stare, let them all assume this old truck's got nothing left to lose. But she fires right up and she sings that tune. Yeah, I got that C-Tech attitude. Yeah, it ain't just steel, it's a state of mind. C-Tech attitude, yeah, ride or die.
There you go, that C10 attitude right now. So as y'all know, as you heard earlier, me and my amigo Scott Goodyear are going to be heading to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're going to be selling some classic cars this week. And we're going to talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Craig Gould. Let's see if he's going to answer his phone. And we're going to find out all about the auction.
Craig's Chop Shop, Jack and be crackin'.
What's up, amigo?
What are you doing?
I just love it, man. I just love it. You know, there are so many different ways we could answer the phone from little ditties like that. I've got a million of them, man, but I love that one. That was a good one, brother. That was a good. Have you been working on that one all day, or did that just come to mind?
You know, it just kind of came to mind just
Dude.
as we were, just as I was coming up the stairs. So
You are a legend in your own mind. You know that, don't you?
I'm a legend in crazy minds, I think is all. You know, when you're the popular guy and you get to sit at the popular table at the insane asylum, do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You ever watched? It was with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. It was called Overboard.
Overboard. Oh yeah.
When
One of
that
my
guy's in there
favorites.
eating the checkers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a classic, man. That's the table
Yeah,
that I
it
sat
is.
at. I rode
Yeah.
with those guys on the in the bus. That was my school bus. I rode with them. Scott was there
Oh,
too. Scott rode on the same.
Scott
Yeah,
was-
he was on the same bus.
Yeah, very much so. He pretty much created the bus. How are things with you down there?
Dude, it's hot, man. I went to a show today, and we it's a yearly show, and they usually have 250 to 300 cars, and it got up to like 100 and something today,
Ooh.
and they were probably 150 cars short. It was just too hot. I even left before.
yeah.
Of course, my truck ain't gonna win no award. You know, it's gonna like the Grapes of Wrath award. It would win that. Something like that, you know, the early Conestoga Trail or something like that, you know,
Right.
it would win something like that, but they don't have those awards anyway. So I left, and I'm so glad that I did, man. But it has affected me. I have been sluggish all day, and even on the show today, I'm not on my game, man. I'm just not. I'm not, you know, hitting the songs right. I was just like, oh man. And then one of the listeners tuned in and said, I'd like to have a tomato beer, you know, and I was like, that's what I'm missing right there. I'm missing a
Yeah,
tomato
yeah.
beer with a little Tabasco in it, man. So,
That would do it.
well, dude, you get to
That-
put up with me this coming weekend.
Forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I loaded up today. You know, it's been warm up here in Montana as well, and I loaded up. I had to unload a '66 Lincoln convertible project I'm working on
Uh huh.
from a trailer, and then I had to load a Model T Speedster, and then I had to unload the Model T and put a motorcycle in, and then load the Model T, and it was hotter than heck. And dude, my dogs don't even want to be around.
No, not at all.
It's yeah, and I guess I don't blame them. They're bloodhounds, so they're very sensitive to smell, and they don't want nothing to do with it.
Now you will be showering before the weekend, correct? I mean,
One shower a week, whether I need it or not, we're golden. Yeah.
As long as you do that shower on Friday night or Saturday
Okay.
morning, I have no problem with
You're
that.
good. Okay.
And
Okay.
and
Good
Scott
deal.
Scott Goodhue's on here, and he says all the cool people drive Lincolns.
Well,
I don't know about
that's
what is it
he,
with you
he
Ford guys. I mean, I don't understand it. I really don't.
that found on road dead just is not correct. It's that got cheap GMC thing. So it just depends on who's driving what. My other is a '59 Cadillac. So
I like the
um,
Cadillacs.
yeah, yeah. So I don't have allegiances like that. Some people are die hard this, die hard that. If it's old and it'll move, I'll drive it.
Right, right. You know, Scott, he'll send me like a text at 3 in the morning of a Ford pulling a Chevy or like why would you be up at that time in the morning sending your old buddy that's really sleeping dumb things that are it's all AI because there's never been a Ford pulling a Chevy before in its life. It's all AI, Scott, and that's all there is to
So,
it.
you know, Scott's the kind of guy. If he's awake and miserable, then by golly, you're going to be awake and
Oh,
miserable.
I guarantee
None
you.
of this, none of this common courtesy kind of stuff.
No, no, not at all. It's full blood going right for the throat.
That is true.
Well,
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to having you out in Sioux Falls. We've got that Sioux Falls Classic Car Auction. Got anticipating about 100 cars going to be in that sale, and just really looking forward to having you out. And we'll put up with Scott while he's there as well, and we're gonna make a good time of it. It's going to be a great auction. Have you been to Sioux Falls? Have you been in the Sioux Falls community before?
I have. Back when Bruce Douglas was doing the auctions there, we did a couple of them in Sioux Falls. So I
Okay,
have been there.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a great car culture. There's a lot of there's a great big car show, and if I think about it, I'll make sure you get a copy of their big publication. And the number of engine shops, auto body shops, and not collision, bring it in, rip off the busted part, snap on the old part.
Uh huh.
Real true body shops, classic car restoration, engine shops, machine shops, fabricators. It is a heck of a car culture community out in Sioux Falls. It really is.
We always did very good when we did the auctions there.
Mhm.
I thoroughly enjoyed the community. I remember there's some casinos there or something, isn't there?
There might be. I'm usually got too much going on, so I'm not much of a gambler. And
Right.
Billings, Montana has a lot of
Yeah.
casinos.
Uh huh.
They happily take money and fill the tax coffers, and love those folks.
Yeah, exactly. And there's one other thing off topic right fast that I have to clarify. Scott says that I have to polish his boots since I'm the new guy. Is that true or not? He said you used to do it all
Well,
the time and now since I'm the new guy, I have to do it.
you are what we call the FNG.
Oh my god. I think I'm getting sick.
Yep,
I've got a
yep, the
cough.
FNG. Oh, I can't make it now.
Shut up, Craig. I got the laryngitis. I can't make
Yeah,
it.
laryngitis. My
So,
lumbago's acting up.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got it. Oh, I just feel real lumbago. My lumbago's too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's talk about some of these cars here. I have a friend that is going to get online. He was at the car show I was at today. His name's Bill, and he's from Apex Jewelers. And he is quite the collector of automobiles. And he just sent me a text while we were uh, playing music and stuff. And he was like, damn, nice deals, good cars. He said, I'm going to definitely be online. So And Bill's got a golden checkbook. He's got, I think he has that one MasterCard or that one American Express that's metal, that's a black card that doesn't matter. He could buy a Learjet if he wanted, you know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's a good guy, I'll guarantee you. But let's talk about. I'm here looking at the website right now, and you know these old Jeeps, they are indestructible. I mean, they really are. And here you got one. It's a Jeep DTS Supervisor's model. It's a 1970 model. This thing looks like it's in great shape.
It's came out of the Postal Service. I mean, it's I believe it's got the right hand drive.
Uh huh.
Um, and it it was kind of funny when somebody said, "Well, they're thinking about bringing a postal truck." I said, "Oh, I don't know. Most of those that I know, they are worn out, rode hard, put up wet. Um, but this is just a neat, just a neat little piece."
It really looks like it, you know. And this sale is going to have a little bit for everybody. I mean, there's going to be all kinds of different price ranges of vehicles and stuff. You're going to be able to get a daily driver all the way up to a very cool customized car.
You know what's one of the most interesting parts to this sale, and it is if the week holds, it will be the first ever in my history of auctions. There is no Mustang in the sale.
What?
You heard that right. And it is, I am surprised I have had, it's not like somebody's been thinking and they just haven't quite pulled the trigger. Nobody is called with a Mustang this sale, not an old one, not a new one. It's very surprising.
Well, because they're all on the side of the road and they need a Chevy to come tow them. That's the problem.
There you go.
Ah, we'll be here all
Yeah,
week, folks,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
No, but that's
You know
that's
what? I have
unusual.
to yeah, it is. I have to confess, I made a mistake. That's not a right-hand drive Jeep. It's actually a left-hand drive Jeep. This was a supervisor. They had to drive around and make sure the coffee breaks were being taken appropriately.
Right.
Um, but yeah, this is the first sale. If anyone's listening out in Sioux Falls, I'm really concerned about my mojo not having a Mustang. I know that doesn't break your heart, Jeff, but
Oh, they're all
um,
good. To be honest with you, I'm not going to lie to you, Craig. I would drive. In fact, the wife has a Mustang convertible that her dad gave her. But I would. There's some Mustangs out there that I would definitely drive, man, for sure.
oh sure,
I just
sure,
got to keep Scott's blood pressure up. That's all. That's my job.
that's an important thing to do.
It is. It really is. But maybe somebody will call this week and put one in. You never know.
Yeah, yeah. Got a number of neat Fords, but just no Mustang, no pony car.
Right, and here we got a little gas maker, '03 Volkswagen Beetle convertible. Nice
Yep,
looking little
80
car, man.
something, 80 something thousand miles on it. Just cute little buggy, no pun intended. It's just a cool little ride.
Yeah, I think that one
I
goes.
think I think quite honestly, Jeff, Scott would rock that car.
Yeah,
Put the top down, put the top down, put a flower on the dash. We can get those little eyelashes, that go
oh,
over the
dude,
headlights
I was
for
getting
him.
ready to say you took my line, dude. You took my line with the eyelashes because he would.
He would look good.
You know we're gonna pay for this, don't you?
Well, yeah, we'll get him a beret to wear, a green beret.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. We got to create an AI. I'm not much into AI, Jeff, but
Oh.
maybe you can create Scott driving in a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yes, we will we'll definitely do that with him. Guaranteed.
Okay. All
Guaranteed.
right.
And then 94 GMC 1500 SLE pickup.
Just a little cream puff of a truck. It's interesting. You kids, it's hard to buy a regular cab pickup truck these days, and it's hard to remember that they were commonplace,
Right.
that they were what you drove. It wasn't until about the late, I forget what, Ford came out with their new model, I think in '97, and it was just an extended cab, and that really, I think to some extent, yeah, you could get a four-door crew cab, but they were largely utilitarian. The railroad had them, this, that, the other, but they weren't common. It wasn't until that late '90s
Uh huh.
that extended cabs, and then now it's hard to buy a truck without four doors on them.
It really is. I mean, I think my father-in-law asked me the other night at dinner. He goes, "Can you still buy a single cab truck?" And I believe you can. I mean, I thought I seen one here the other day. I don't know exactly what year it was, but I did see a single cab in the sale. We have one
Yeah,
in Springs. I think you can still get them.
yeah, yeah. They still make them. They don't make a lot of them. My my son works for Slate, and he's a designer there at Slate, and of course that's going to be a single cab pickup truck that's coming out. That new EV, the new electrical
Uh
vehicle, and
huh.
it's there's still a place for them. People still like them.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. It's it's a good little go to work truck and stuff like that. And
That's
and,
right.
and that '94 model GMC, that was a very popular body style. I mean, that truck, they made a bunch of them and they sold a bunch of them.
Yeah, I think we'll probably have one or two more of that era truck. I
Uh
think
huh.
it's that
That's the
93,
yeah the
92
OBS.
up
Uh huh.
through. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Well, that's going to be good. And then here you got a '73 Ford F100. It looks like it's a little short box. It's yellow.
Yep.
Little short wide. Very
Got a
very in demand kind of truck.
Yeah, yeah, yep, the dent side. The dent side pickup truck, kind of like dent on Scott's head.
Yeah. We're going to pay for all this with Scott has the mic
I
on
know.
Saturday.
It'll be coming back to us.
Oh,
He'll
yeah.
be sitting and thinking and stewing. 4 o'clock in the morning, he'll be writing notes. I
Oh,
can see it
guaranteed.
now.
I can already
He'll
feel
have
it.
his, he'll have his big chief tablet out, his big white.
And then here we have a '79 BMW 7 Series. That's a big car, man. That's a highway cruiser right there.
When you think back in the late '70s, when you had one of those, you had arrived. You know, that 7 Series. I mean, they defined luxury back in the day.
Yes.
Uh, and that car, I confess, I've never driven a 7 Series BMW, but I've heard they are just wonderful.
Now, isn't that the one they call the shark nose or something? Isn't that the body,
I said, yeah,
the shark
yeah,
nose
it might
body
be
style?
part of that. I don't know the Europeans quite as well.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, my father-in-law gave us a BMW diesel one time,
Oh
and
yeah,
and I
yep.
and I really think he was really hoping that I was going to drive it so that I got ran over by a semi truck because it took 27 minutes to leave a stoplight, and if you didn't get on it right, and it left a black cloud of diesel smoke. It was the slowest thing leaving a stoplight in the world, but out on the highway, man, it rode so beautiful. It was a beautiful riding car, really was. But I just think he had a vendetta against me or something for marrying his daughter and wanted me to
Probably so.
die. Exactly what he
Wanted me
wanted.
to fight it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
And then for the Camaro lovers, 97 model Z28 anniversary edition car, white hugger orange stripes, white interior, man, T-top car, just a beautiful looking car.
It's a cruiser. That's trying to think. That would be in the fourth generation of Camaro,
Yes, uh huh,
fourth generation body
guaranteed. Yep,
style, and
C4s.
they're starting to come on strong.
They really are, I mean, because right now you can't touch first gen Camaro. I mean, unless you got a pocket full of money, or you
Right,
buy,
right.
excuse me, or you buy a one that's just shipwrecked, and you got to put all kinds of money into it and stuff like that. And
Right.
even those bring a lot
Right.
of money. But yeah, this Gen 4 car right here, this is a nice riding car. It's a good, comfortable car, and the T tops and everything. It really makes it a lot of fun. And of course the Z28, it's going to have a pretty little throaty engine in it and stuff, so it'll be a good one. And it's a manual
Yeah.
transmission too.
Yeah. 64,000 miles on it, so it should be pretty cool.
Guaranteed. And then I haven't seen one of these in a long time. A 61 AMC Rambler Classic. Dude,
Isn't that a beaut?
the old couple down the street from us, Harry and Violet, they had an old Rambler, and it was like in mint condition. It was really amazing. I haven't seen one of those in I don't know how long.
Hmm.
Maybe I should buy it. No.
You should. I
No.
think you would look. I think you
Don't
would look good in it.
don't go there, Craig. Don't go there. I'll
Yeah.
have
All right.
lines
All
yours.
right.
'02
I'll
model
back off.
Chevrolet Corvette. There you go.
Yeah, low mile car, 40. I think it's below 50,000 miles on that thing, and
Black,
black on
black.
black on
Oh
black.
yeah,
It's just a gorgeous little ride.
yeah, guaranteed. And then here, these old Suburbans, man. I
Oh,
bought and sold more of these old Suburbans with my dad when we were in the car business. They're such a great machine for a family going someplace on vacation. There's so much room in them. Most of them had rear air conditioning, rear heat in them. They were great for skiing. You name it. They pulled a boat very well. They was just a great all around family kind of car if you wanted a 4-wheel drive.
yeah. Yeah, this one has a 4-inch lift, so it was built to crawl over Lincolns.
Remember, Scott, he's the one starting this, not me, okay? Not me, okay? I'll be having to do the windshield on the airplane on the way out or something. I'll guarantee you that right now. You're just really getting me in trouble there, Craig. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. But yeah, this and what a great color, red, white stripe down the side, and just a really good representation of a '90s model Chevy Suburban. I think that's gonna
Yeah.
that one's gonna be a popular, because it's part of the square body.
Yeah.
It's got everything about it that somebody would definitely want.
Right. Right. Yep, absolutely. And then you go from one huge extreme to the little bitty extreme. The
Yeah,
87 Pontiac Fiero GT.
right. I
The neat thing to that car is it's a one owner car.
uh-huh. Six
The
cylinder.
gentleman selling it, he bought it brand new. I think it's got only around 10,000 miles on the car.
Wow.
I mean, it's all but a dang showpiece.
Uh-huh. You know, uh I I don't know why they didn't put a turbo on this car or something. Uh I think they should. I think they missed the boat when they made the car by not making it a little bit faster than they did. The cars, they weren't that bad looking, but they weren't that great looking at the same time. I mean, there's just a couple of things they could have done to this car, and I think it would have been a cool little car, to be honest with you.
It might have been Starsky's mom who built it. They just didn't think they could handle the power.
Yeah, exactly. This is another one that wouldn't pull away from a stoplight very fast. I'll guarantee you that right now.
Right.
They
Right.
should have put a they should have put a damn turbo on it here, for sure.
Right.
Lot 14, a '96 Ford F-150 short bed, 4-wheel drive. Looks like a great looking truck.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I haven't seen these in person. They're obviously a little far away from us,
Uh
but
huh.
I think just an honest truck that short bed, 4-wheel drive. It's just kind of got it. It's got it all. It'd be perfect to cruise around in. It'd be perfect for a high school kid.
Yeah,
That would be just a great truck to have.
yeah, guaranteed. What about what about? Are you an SSR fan?
I have never driven one. I think they look cool. Don't know that I'd have one in my driveway, but that's uh, I've just never driven one.
They,
I've talked to a few people who have driven them, and
uh-huh.
apparently they were kind of fun to drive around in.
Uh-huh. They just never took off. I mean, I don't know why, but they just never really took off. But they still kind of people still want a lot of money for them. So I don't know.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, maybe that's maybe it's I've never driven one myself, so who knows. Then we got some
yeah,
motorcycles. You always got a couple of bikes.
yeah. A little bit of everything. A little '77 Yamaha XS 400. It's only got I mean, 4,008 miles or something like that.
Wow.
Just a neat rig. I think it's probably the original tires on it from 1977. I wouldn't recommend somebody go out and try to burn a lot of rubber on them, but
Right.
I mean, just a neat original bike. Starts at the drop of a hat. Just a great little bike. And then that little Cushman that's going to follow it.
Uh-huh.
And then you got to follow everything up with the Harley. So
Yeah, guaranteed. And the Harley looks like it's got a big front wheel on it.
yeah, a little bit of a custom. Yep.
It's yeah, it really is. And that getting back to that Cushman, there's a following for those Cushmans. There really
Yeah.
is. If you get the
Yeah.
right one, I wouldn't know which one is the right one compared to anything. But that Cushman, there is definitely a following for that for sure.
I think what we need, Jeff, is Scott's going to ride into the auction on this Cushman.
Okay.
He's going to have his cowboy hat on. His his knees will be up in his chest.
Yeah, because he is a tall guy, and that thing does sit
We're gonna
close to the ground,
we're,
guaranteed.
we're gonna put a big piece of straw in his mouth, and he's
Yeah,
just
how
gonna
you
roll
doing?
in style.
Kind of look like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber, but then
Yes,
he'd want me to ride
exactly.
on the back. So I don't know.
He
Maybe
would.
that would that would probably be the same thing. Yeah, for sure. Oh my
Mm,
God, we're gonna get in so much trouble. I mean, I can already hear it
yeah.
right now. 89 Grand Wagoneer. The old Wagoneers, man. They were just diehards, man. They just if you took good care of them, they lasted. And kind of a classy little vehicle.
Yeah. That was my grandfather drove them. My grandfather, I'm sorry, my father-in-law drove them all the time, and he just absolutely loved them. They were. I read a little thing on them. They were the first luxury, I mean, truly luxury SUV
Uh huh.
to hit the market, and
Uh,
they did so well with those. And now when you have one, you almost have like retirement.
wow.
And
Yeah, because they've
they're just golden. And this just looks like a really nice, well kept Wagoneer.
yeah. I mean, usually the wood grain on the side has faded a little bit and stuff like that. But looks
Yeah,
like whoever
yeah,
owned it shows very well. So that's good.
yeah, yep, yep. That '91 Bronco next, that's a neat one. It's got low miles on it. Those Broncos are really popular.
Yep.
They, just getting back to the good old days of SUVs.
Yeah, and still, you could have so much fun with this Bronco because the tops were removable, and they were fun to take around and during the summertime and stuff like that, and they were great on the road. I mean, they worked really good in the snow and stuff, and
Yep.
you still had that sporty ride with them. I think that's going to be a good one.
Yep. Yep.
And then we got the '80 Chevrolet Corvette.
Got
Just
about three of that generation Stingray right in the row.
uh huh.
We've got the 80, we've got the 77, we got the 74. What's kind of neat about that red 74 is that to some extent it's been restored but upgraded. It actually has a 5.7 liter LS
Oh wow.
out of an early 90s pickup truck.
Really?
It's got a little bit of cam in it apparently, and it sounds like it just rocks and rolls. Some rebuild on the underneath. The interior is good and solid. just some really neat Stingray Corvettes crossing the block right there in a row.
Right. And for the Corvette lover, it's still a Corvette. Of course, 70, 78, 79, 81, and 82, they were low horsepower cars. They were still Corvettes though, and for a long time they didn't really have a following. But I see a lot of people, sporting them around town and different things like that right now. So they're definitely
Yeah.
making a comeback for sure.
Yep. Yep.
And then and then that red one, that 74's got side pipes on it, huh?
Yep. Yep.
And that'll really give it a throaty sound.
That it will. That it will.
Yeah.
And
Does
then
this?
you move back to a little bit of vintage days. Two
Yeah.
1928 Chevrolets crossing the auction block together. The Chevrolets, you don't see a lot of them. And for us to have the station wagon and then this Chevrolet Capital truck, right? Two of them in one auction it's a wonderful opportunity. And they are both just gorgeous rides.
And I don't know much about these cars. I mean, I see them a lot and stuff like that. Explain to me why did they call that a capital truck? What does that mean?
I think it was just basically a marketing name that was given to it. Just to try to kind of the top of the line. Um, Back in the day, for the most part, Chevrolet made the chassis. You kind of got the front chassis, and then you kind of built it from there.
Uh huh.
And this one, the station wagon body was put on it. Who knows if it came out of the factory that way, but it did. But then that Chevrolet Capital truck, that green one there, um, one family in Minnesota, and the gentleman bringing it is the one who restored it. Kind of the last one out of the family, and he's moving it on.
Wow.
But you want to talk about a showpiece? Um, the kind of money they invested in that truck, all the corner metal brackets, all that are original to the truck. Engine's been rebuilt. It's just a gorgeous truck. You've really got to take a look at the pictures on both of those just to see what you have in front of you there.
And it has wooden. The capital truck has wooden spoked wheels.
Yep, wooden spoked wheels. The station wagon has the steel wheels.
Yeah.
They were options back in the day. When you look at the headliner, basically in the green truck, it's actually oak wood slats that you'll see. It's just a classic look. Of course, you're riding on a rail. Trucks back then were meant to work. They
Yeah.
weren't meant for comfort.
Right.
Uh,
Kind
that's why Scott doesn't drive one.
1923 Model T bucket roadster. I was looking at this car because I had one. This car's got front disc brakes on it, which is a must on this style of car, because if you don't have
Yeah.
front disc brakes, it takes a full grown plowed field to stop one. Uh,
Right.
and then it has the correct steering column instead of the one that sticks straight up. It kind of leans back a little
Yeah.
bit. I mean, this car looks like it's in really decent shape and in a good car.
It's an old school hot rod from the day, back when most well, I don't want to say most guys, but let's call a spade back in the day. Most guys turned a wrench back in the day,
Guaranteed.
and they, the faster their car could go and the more audacious it looked. uh and this one is it's just a cool ride. It's just that classic deal. But I'm kind of with you. A lot of those T buckets, the steering wheel sticks straight up.
Yes.
um and it's just, I couldn't imagine driving one of those things. It'd be crazy.
It's no fun. I had a really nice one and bought it at the Denver Auto Auction, and my dad's transport was full and had already left. And I had to drive it from Denver back to Pueblo, and it had
Oh.
the steering wheel up straight up. By the time I got
That
to
would have
Pueblo,
been
I was
brutal.
out of the 23T bucket mood. I'll guarantee you that right now. It never went. It never did stay very long at my house. I promise you that.
No.
But just a cool
That would have
car.
been a brutal ride.
Yeah.
That would have been
Uh,
absolutely brutal.
oh, just it was, and it rained, and no side curtains. It did have a top on it, but no side curtains or nothing like that. And those big tires, shot water up inside.
I
It's
was going to
just
say
it's a
all that.
fair weather car, is what it is.
Yeah, all that top did was make sure that your backside got wet.
that's that's about the truth. Of course, when they built these cars back in 23 and stuff, this body and everything. I mean, these were just like you said, pieced in parts together that
Oh
somebody
yeah.
made a hot rod out of, and they
Yep.
turned out to be kind of cool cars, and it
Yeah.
still caught on.
Yep. Yep. Then you look at the next one, that 21 Ford Model T Speedster. I mean,
Very
that
cool,
was,
very cool.
it's the Model T engine, it's the Model T riding gear, everything. I mean, it's scary to think going 50, 60 miles an hour in this thing.
Right.
But people did it all the time back then.
Yeah, but it's got a great look to it. I mean, the brass is polished out real good. It's red. I mean, the car shows just from just the first picture I'm looking at. The car shows very well.
Yep. Yep.
And then, of course, here's a '38 Buick Business Coupe. I love the big headlights. I love the big fenders.
Yep.
Just a cool old car that's really all original, and it's a business coupe. That's important right there.
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, and then we got another Corvette, a drop top yellow Corvette. That's a cool looking car. And then we got a string of a few more of the Camaros,
huh.
um, Firebirds, and so many of those, and you've seen them at the dealer auction back in the day.
Right.
Not all of them were 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 taken care of. I don't know how best to put it. I mean, they were just ridden hard, and they did the stand up. But the ones that we've got here at auction are just good looking rides. That '01 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am WS6. I mean, it's got 18,000 miles on it. It's just a great looking ride.
Yeah. I mean, it's red, white top. I mean, yeah, and for so long, it seemed like the Trans Ams, and no matter what year they were never very many of them at the auctions. But now they're making a comeback, I guess you would say, and you see quite a few of them, and they bring a lot of money.
Yeah. Yep. That's what we're hoping.
Yeah, exactly. '87 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, part of like the IROC series kind of body style car.
Hmm.
Really
Hmm.
cool. I had a lot of these cars when I was young, and then when we got married, I would buy one for my wife in the wintertime, just before summer hit, and let her drive it for a while, and then I'd turn around and sell it. And we had some really nice cars. They were comfortable. They were T tops, and I kind of liked the body style of them. I really did. I mean, I liked the IROC car. It was not a bad car at all.
Yeah, the ground effects on this one are pretty sweet.
Yeah, it really is. And then what we got here, 50 Lincoln Cosmopolitan. Wow, there's a survivor.
Yeah, yeah. So that one is, they didn't make a lot of those. The Capris, which was kind of the top of the line,
Uh huh.
two door, um, and this one back in I believe it was the '90s, is what the records show, was subjected to, and think about this back in the '90s, to about a $90,000 restoration project
Wow.
back in 1990. Uh, and it came out of a museum. A gentleman who had it had put it in a museum. It's now at the auction for Saturday.
Uh huh.
And again, I haven't seen it in person, but from what the gentleman's telling me, it's as nice today as what it was when it was restored back in 1990. It hadn't been subjected to the elements. It's been cared for. It hadn't been just in some dusty, dirty old garage somewhere. It's been well maintained, and I'm looking forward to seeing that car. I'm a big fan of Lincolns.
Right, right. And then, of course, here we have a big old '76 Cadillac Eldorado convertible.
Ugh,
Only thing
the
that's
last,
only thing missing
the
is the
last,
horns.
yeah, that's right. The last year of the Cadillac
Yeah.
Eldorado convertible, anyway. Yep, yep,
What a cool old car, man. And they
yep,
rode good too. They just floated down the road.
yep,
They really did.
yeah,
76 Corvette Stingray, another good looking one.
yep,
And that has
yep.
side pipes on it too. Wow.
Leg burner. Yep,
They are too. I'll guarantee you that right now. 60 Ford
yep.
Falcon. The Falcon, I don't know. Did it ever catch on? I mean,
Not really, but I tell you what, I took a look at the guy sent me the picture on this, and I called him up and I said, I have never used the word falcon and sexy in the same sentence, but
right.
I just did,
Yeah.
because this is just a cute little car.
Fender skirts, got it all.
I've never seen fender skirts on a Falcon. The
I
color on this thing is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I just think this is going to be the belle of the ball. I really do. One could say that I do kind of have a Mustang, because the Mustang, of course, was on the Falcon platform.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
it's just a little
You're
bit different
trying awful
motor.
hard to get yourself a Mustang is what you're
I,
trying.
I'm working it. Work it, baby. Work it.
And then I tell you what, the car next to it, lot number 31, the '66 Ford Fairlane 500 XL convertible. Those dual headlights make that car. Now this is a Ford that I would have in my garage. I would drive this one and be very proud of it. I mean, this car with those dual headlights and everything, this car right here is a beautiful automobile. It really is, in my
I,
opinion.
I, Yeah, no, I agree. I'm looking forward to seeing this. We don't have the greatest pictures on this,
Uh
but
huh.
I'm looking forward to seeing this car. This gentleman, and I feel honored, he is shipping this car from his home in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, up
Wow.
to Sioux Falls for our auction. And
Wow.
I'm proud. I'm pleased as punch, proud of that he's putting it in our hands, and we're going to get that thing sold for him. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I guarantee that one should have no problem
Yep.
going
Yep.
bye bye right here. And then we got a couple of
Right.
Chevelles. So 68, of course I love the 68 69 body style. Just a beautiful beautiful car. And then you can't knock the 70. As long like the Chevelle in the 70 because they kept the dual headlights. In 71,
Hmm.
72 they went to the single headlights. It just changed the car for me. I mean, it's still cool, but I am just a big fan of the dual headlights. I really am.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, these are three cars coming out of the same garage. Gentleman is bringing them to us. Um, we sold a Camaro for him a number of years ago, a first generation Camaro,
Uh huh.
and he's bringing us these three Chevelles, and he's been up front. His car the last time was a great little car, and this one, I'm looking forward to seeing these three in person.
Right, exactly. And the 68 is a black car, and then
Yep.
the 70 is a blue car with white stripes. Two of my favorite colors.
72 is red with white
Yeah.
white stripe.
Uh
So
huh.
yeah, just a neat presentation of Chevelles all in a row right there.
And then another great little square body GMC Jimmy SLE. You don't
Yep.
see a lot of the GMC Jimmys around. You see more of the Blazers around. Why, I don't have any idea. But the GMC Jimmy, in my opinion, the front ends, uh, really the GMC was just a classier vehicle than the Chevrolet. I thought
Right.
it
Right.
seemed like
Yep.
they
Yep.
took more time with it and built it right.
Yeah. 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 I would agree with you. And then we've got that 78 to follow up with it.
Yeah.
Again, another. I think it's got maybe 80,000 miles on it. So just You know, while I may not have a Mustang, I seem to have a lot of similar cars in twos and threes, two by two. You know, just it's a neat pile of cars for
Right.
the sale.
Yeah,
That's
I
for sure.
think I think you have a great uh, hodgepodge of cars. You know, I mean, there's something for everybody in this sale. I mean, I really believe that if somebody wanted to get in and just start and then wanted to get into the collector car market, going to this sale, you're going to be able to find something that's going to fit your budget. I really do believe that.
Yeah. Yep. I would agree. Yeah, the next two cars, the 36 Chevy and the 37 Ford, those are his and hers cars.
Really.
Husband and wife are bringing their cars to market, and they've had a lot of fun with them, but they're just kind of moving on to other things, and they're bringing their two hot rods to the sale.
Well, it's time to get out of the collector car business, or maybe just time to get something new, huh?
Yeah, I think they just want to have these for a number of years, and I think doing after this, but I'm sure it'll be something fun.
Sure, exactly. And then, of course, you've got the second gen C10 right here, 66, and it's a four-wheel drive. It's a step side. It's a stud, man. I mean,
It
this little truck is just, this little truck will turn some eyes.
Yeah, it is sitting on an '08 GMC Denali Trailblazer. It wasn't the Trailblazer, whatever the GMC version of it was.
Uh huh.
Um, it is sitting on basically the drivetrain, the floor pan of of that of that of that '09 Denali, and they wanted the '09 because they could get a V8. The
Right.
Trailblazers all had sixes.
Right.
The Denali had a V8 available, so that's why they went with it. The seats are out of the Denali. It is. I mean, I've crawled all over that truck. The fit, the finish, the polish. I mean, it is. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It absolutely is. And then those two 72 GMCs, the Chevrolet, the Chevy 3/4 ton, and
Uh
then
huh.
the GMC half ton,
Right.
both 4x4, both neat little rides. Just I'm a big fan. What year is yours?
Mine's
Yours
a
is a 70,
73, so mine's the first year
73.
of the square bodies.
Right, right. Yep.
The 72 here, uh, the 72, the hood, everybody kind of complains they like the laid back one in the earlier model C10 of this body style. I think this
Hmm.
was I think this is Gen 3 right here with these ones here of the
Yeah.
C10 models. But yeah, these are definitely in demand trucks. I mean, there's people that want the 3/4 tons or the half ton, either one. So uh, I look for these to bring some good money. They show very
Yep.
well, and I'm just looking
Yep.
at the first pictures. I'm not even going in and looking at all the other photos.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So we have yet to fill number 40. We've got some a guy who's going to be getting me stuff. We've got probably about half dozen to 10 more cars to add to the list.
Uh huh.
Guys that are there waiting until the last minute. In fact, while we've been talking, I got an email or a text from a guy who just put in a '49 Chevy 5 window.
Oh wow.
Supposed to be a gorgeous truck. I haven't looked at it yet, but we sold a GMC Jimmy for him a few years back, and I anticipate this one will be just as beautiful. But from 41A to 49, all these cars are running no reserve.
Oh wow.
They are running no reserve, starting with that 1998 Chevy S10. That's not your father's Chevy S10. That bad boy's got a V8 under the hood.
Uh huh.
It is custom all the way around. You've got that '68 Volkswagen Bug. That's running no reserve. A gentleman is actually bringing us 4 cars, and we've got a couple of other of his cars running no reserve a little bit later in the '50s. But this '68 VW Bug is no reserve. The '64 Ford F100 is no reserve.
Wow.
The '70 Buick Riviera is no reserve. The '70 Chevy Monte Carlo, no reserve. The '71 Chevy Monte Carlo, no reserve. And then we take a look. We've got the the 72 Buick Riviera boat tail. That bad boy is no reserve. We got a 76 Chevy Corvette Stingray. It says convertible. It's not convertible. I thought we got that fixed. It's a T-top car. But that's selling no reserve. And then take a look at number 49. That's my first vehicle. I think you and I have talked about this. My first vehicle was an 81 Chevy stepside.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking at this 79 Chevy C10 stepside short bed, just cute as a button, selling no reserve.
And we'll fetch top dollar. You know, I mean, very very popular truck. You know,
Yeah,
the step side, of course, I absolutely love them. So
yeah,
I've had more step sides than I've had anything else. You know, but yeah,
right.
this old truck shows well. I mean, just looking from the this number one picture right here on the catalog. Uh, the truck doesn't look like it has any rust on it, or if it does, you can't see it. But you know, it's
Right.
just a clean little truck, man. Really is.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really encourage people to go to our website, www.classiccarauction.us.
Uh huh.
We try to throw as many pictures in as we can. You know, we're at
Sure.
the mercy of the sellers, but you know, it's we got a good representation there. And then starting at number 50, we've got the 50s at 50, I call it. You know, just the beautiful cars from the 50s, they just need to run next to each other.
Yeah.
They're just such a cool look. That 50 Cadillac Series 62, they just don't get any bigger than that. That 52 Chevy 3600 pickup truck, gorgeous looking truck. 56 Olds 88, 57 GMC. I mean, just some cool rides going there.
Right. And you know, look at the styling of the 57 GMC, the 100. I mean, look at the chrome. I mean, they were the guys were artists back in the day that designed these trucks. They weren't car builders, they were artists, you know. I
Yeah,
mean, the
yeah,
chrome bumpers and the use of chrome that they did, everything is just so well designed on this truck. And once again, way better looking than a Chevrolet. I love the GMCs. I really do.
yeah. Yep, yep. That next car, the 57 Ford Fairlane retractable, selling no reserve.
The top work good on it and stuff.
Top works good on it. Yep, yep, gentlemen. He said, I'm bringing them to sell them. I can't bring them home. Um, they're his personal collection. He's got four cars. Um, this car, and then the one you can kind of see right behind it, it's the 57 Ford Fairlane two-door hardtop.
Uh huh.
Yep, selling that one, selling no reserve.
Wow.
Lot number 56, 55 Chevy Bel Air. Didn't start out as a Bel Air, started out as a 210, but boy, it's a head turner now, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
it looks good.
Yeah.
And I love that color combination. You know, that light blue and that white.
Oh yeah,
Very good
yeah,
looking.
yep, yep.
And then the
Just,
55 four door Bel Air two door. You know.
yeah, yeah. Just some standard car, you know, and that's the other neat thing about this sale as we've come along. I mean, we've gone through the list here, and I haven't seen a junker in any of them.
No, I mean, there's nothing that you'd call what was the name of that game show where they had the zonks, you know? You could pick the curtains, you know, and if you picked the wrong curtain, it was a zonk curtain. I don't
Uh,
see any zonks, man. I really don't. I mean, these cars are all. That's what I'm saying is that I believe there is a car for everybody, like the '55 Bel Air two door, the four door. I mean, the four door car. That
yeah,
is a great little car for a family that wants to get into the classic car world. You know, I
yeah,
mean, they can still have the classic car look and ride and all that, and plus the whole family gets to go with it. You know, I mean, I think it's. I think you're right. You nailed it. It's. I haven't seen one that you know you'd say, oh boy, that's in bad shape. You know.
yeah, yeah. That that 50 the 58 Ford Fairlane.
Uh huh.
Sorry, you're going to hear a little bit of rumble. There's a storm rolling through. I got a trailer open. So if I get hit by lightning, you'll be the first to know.
Just I don't know what to tell you. Just run fast. That's all you can do.
Yes,
You know.
yes, yep.
Yeah.
And this is basically Scott getting back at me now.
Yeah, I do believe so because I read something just a little bit ago, a post from him, and he says, "You sons of bitches are going to pay for this." So we'll get it for sure, but that's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
And then
yep,
another
yep,
Cadillac '62 series,
yep, yep.
big old
You
car.
know, yeah, they are the styling on those. I mean, that was, Cadillac went through a dark period there for a while. Their cars were basically just, um, I forget oh, Cavalier.
Uh huh.
When they took a Cavalier and they rebadged it as a Cadillac, you knew Cadillac was in some serious trouble.
Uh
But
huh.
this was back when a Cadillac was it was the top of the line. And then you take a look at the next one, that '58 Cadillac. Wow, what a car!
Yeah, and that's a Series '62, and
Yeah,
just beautiful. Once again, the bullet bumper on it, the twin headlights and stuff. Just it's even the El Dorado in this series right here, this year model was a beautiful car, in the
yeah,
two door. But this is a nice four door, kind of a coral color, wide white tires and stuff. Car shows very well.
yep, yep. Another retractable on there. We got a first generation Chevrolet Corvette, that '56, gorgeous looking car. I mean, there's not a loser in the bunch. I tell you what.
Right, and you don't see a lot of. I mean, I had a '61 solid axle, and you just don't see them very much anymore, man, because everybody that's bought them has they're keeping them and stuff. I mean, I love this little '56. Little uncomfortable for a large man to drive, because everything that year, even the Thunderbird, was hard for a
They
big
were
man to
hard to
drive.
get
If
into.
you
Oh
were a
yeah,
big man, you didn't want to
yeah,
own one of them cars. I'll promise you that right
yeah.
now.
And the Corvettes had that huge steering wheel. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what
they
they were
did.
thinking.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
yeah. And then of course, now look at this one here, '62 Impala two door hardtop. It's not a bubble top, but it's still a '62 Impala. I
Yeah.
love the Impala series, all the cars, but I have to say that the '61, '62 probably my favorite years. I love the
Yeah.
bubble top car. Just a very clean, hot rod, no matter what looking kind of car.
Yep. Yep. I would agree with you there. And then we got a Mopar.
Yeah,
Don't have much. Don't have a Mustang. Don't have a lot of Mopar, which is pretty typical at a lot of auctions like ours. Um, but this '69 Dodge Dart's a good-looking car. But how about the Chevy Malibu wagon? Does
yeah.
that just say "Own me"?
I I would drive. I would have it, man. I mean, I would be. It's resto modded out. It's lowered. It's on a. The '73 was the Malibu was a kind of a cool looking car, but this one here just shows to be cool, man. I mean, I would drive this one for sure, and I really would. I would put it in my collection. I
Yep.
really like it a lot, and it's even green. And I'm not a big green fan, but there's some greens that the car itself makes it an amazing color,
Uh
and
huh.
this one shows very well.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see here. What do we got next? Pontiac Le Mans convertible.
Gorgeous car there. Yep. Really, really good-looking car there.
Uh huh. '67 first gen Camaro. It's an SS
Yep.
resto mod.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, it's an older build on it, and I tell you what, when you're there, if you uh, look on the underside of it,
uh huh.
because the underside, they they block sanded the underside of the car on this.
Wow.
They block sanded the frame. I mean, it is as nice on the bottom of the car as it is on the top, and
Wow.
I am not exaggerating on that. Most if you look at any car, any Camaro, any of those cars coming off the assembly line back in the '60s, they didn't care what the underside looked
No,
like.
no, they didn't.
It,
They
Yeah, yeah.
Put that ugly
Uh,
undercoating on it anyway.
yep, yep, that's right. But this one is a thing of beauty. But then take a look at the 74 Torino GT
Yeah,
429 Cobra Jet. Wow, what a car.
dude, that's a fast car. That car is that car was a big dog car in its day and still is to this day. Scott and I have a personal friend by the name of Luke King, and this car right here is a Luke King car all day long.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
429 Cobra Jet, come on, that's a big. Everybody knows that motor.
yeah. Yeah, we pulled the numbers off of the engine. It is the original engine to the car.
Right,
Uh, which, when you think about back in the days, these 70 Torinos, number one, these Torinos were put together terribly. They had rust issues. Everybody who got one just immediately stomped on them,
right.
blew everything out just had to replace engines, whatever the case is. But this one is just a heck of a car. Yeah, you don't see a lot of them, and you got that great big 429 under the hood. Just a great look. Yeah. So when you starting at 60, well, like I said, I don't know that you can start anywhere and say, that's an okay car. I mean, everywhere in this auction, there's something around the corner.
Yeah.
Because right next after that 74 Torino, that 66 Corvette, what a what a what a look.
Yes.
What a look on that car.
Yeah. From 63 to 67, Corvette made a beautiful car, I think. I really
Yeah.
do. They were a sexy car. They had really clean lines. They were definitely something that was different than anything on the road, you know? I mean, it was just a very good looking body style car, I think. I really do.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, no, that one's a heck of a car.
yeah.
Again, I don't know, then you take a look. All right, so then that's a heck of a car. But then let's take a look at that '67 Chevrolet Camaro RS convertible that's right next to it.
Yeah.
Um, it's got the 327, 275 horse. It's an RS again, and back in '67, doing a little bit of research, they did not stamp the VIN numbers on the early '67 blocks.
Really?
That really didn't hit with Chevrolet until about '68. So then, really, what you have to do then, you have to start looking at, okay, what did the car come with? You look at the data tags, and you realize it came with, this particular engine, and then you look at the build date of the engine and the build date of the car, and if the engines are typically within a couple of weeks back in the day of the build date of the car, it's a pretty solid idea that it's a numbers matching. Again, hard to say with 100% certainty, but if you've got a car that was manufactured or on the assembly line in November, but the engine block is dated for March, then that's not correct numbers.
Right.
But
right.
we've got the numbers off of the engine, we got the numbers off of the transmission, and that is a good solid car. And then you take a look at the color combination, the RS, the 3-speed manual, and if you look at the percentages of the number that were built, the number that were convertibles, the numbers of those that were built that were the mountain green color,
Uh-huh.
the number that were built, we've estimated that this was probably one of maybe 100 cars that were produced in this configuration back in '67.
Wow.
Pretty rare bird right there.
Yeah.
And then the next one, 68 Chevrolet RS E28 Camaro, again, numbers matching car. We've got the numbers. You can see the numbers. I got pictures, all that good stuff. I mean, man, just two solid first generation Camaros. And then you take a look at the '69 Chevrolet Camaro. Woo, what
Yeah.
a rig. What a rig. And then that '69 Plymouth GTX, big block 440. But I'm not going to throw any shade at that '66 Chevrolet El Camino right after it.
Yeah.
What a great looking ride back in the day.
Yeah. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, man. I mean, yeah, they just I love the way they took the car and made it into the El Camino and kept the body lines of the car and stuff. And that '66, that front end very, very popular once again. Very popular
Yeah.
in the hot
Yep.
rod in the community.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. And then the next car is another Scott car, the '74 VW Beetle.
Yeah.
For those days when it's a little colder, Scott doesn't like to be cold, doesn't like to be uncomfortable. Let's get him a '74 as well,
Well,
and he can ride
have
within
the
that.
best of both worlds. There you go.
Yes.
We always got to take care of our Scotty, and then of course, Lot 75, the last year of this body style Corvette.
Yep.
Just a really nice car. And wasn't this kind of this package on this car? Didn't they have a certain? They called it a certain name or something like that. I thought I'm not sure on that though.
Yeah. Basically, it was called the Collector Edition.
Okay.
Uh, one of 6,700 that were built.
Uh huh.
So, completely original, unrestored. It's got 19,000 original miles on it. So it's an original, unmolested, last of the Stingray body style collector edition. Um, Original 350 Crossfire injection engine.
Uh huh.
Anyway, pretty neat deal. Yep.
Another big Eldorado convertible.
My father, uh, he set out to get the last of the big convertibles, one for each of us kids. So he got a '64 Lincoln Continental convertible, a '66 Lincoln Continental convertible, a '75 Eldorado convertible, and a '76 Eldorado convertible. And I went for a ride with him one time in the '75. The top was down. We were on the interstate. We were going about 70, 75 miles an hour. And he looked over at me and he got the shit-eating grin on his face. And he said, "Watch this." And he stepped on the gas, and we're going 75 miles an hour. And he steps on the gas, and both of our heads shoot back from the torque that thing took off. 500 cubic inches
Yeah.
underneath that hood. And that was just a fun car to ride in.
Yeah, and a very very classy looking, and a lot of the stars they cruised them. I mean, they had some nice cars back in the day that the stars
Yeah.
fell in love with.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I talked to the gentleman on this car. Those who know these Cadillacs know that there's a lot of plastic filler body parts
yes.
between the bumpers and the body. I
Yeah.
think around the headlights, it's plastic.
Uh huh.
And when those were subjected to a lot of sun and a lot of extreme temperatures, they would shrink, they would warp, they would crack, they would just look like heck. And I queried this guy pretty hard on that because I don't want anybody having any surprises if they buy this car and they're out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I don't want it rolling off the transport truck and they're sorely disappointed.
Sure.
So he assured me that the plastic inserts and pieces on this car are all in good condition. He said it's just a heck of a car.
Well, that's good that you get some people that represent nice stuff.
Yep.
Here's a
Yep.
'68 Ford Fairlane 500 convertible. Quite a few convertibles in the sale.
Yeah, we do. We do. It's drop that top, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, guaranteed, guaranteed. '92 Jaguar XJ Vandenplas sedan. Once again, very very roadworthy, comfortable car. Uh, I have never been a big fan of the Jaguar. I don't know why, but it's just but they when they run good.
There's probably no more comfortable ride than these
That's
Jaguars.
the truth.
They are really, really something.
Yeah, and that Vandenplas was a high dollar addition. It really
It
was.
was. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then of course we got a baby bird here. I mean, a newer baby bird, '02 model Thunderbird convertible. What is it? A black car, black midnight black leather, evening black car. They just never
Yep.
they really never took off in my book. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong, but they just never took off.
There's a lot of these that are hitting the market right now,
Uh huh.
and it depends upon the car. Some of them have 20, 30, 40, 50,000 miles on them. This has only been driven about 250 miles a year. It's only got 5,600 miles on this car.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, yep,
And I mean, the people that bought them, they didn't drive them very much, and they did take good care of them. I mean, I haven't seen too many of them that's ever been rode hard and put away wet. So
yeah,
they show, and this one's got the porthole windows in it and stuff in the top, and a lot more room than the Tri Five birds. A lot more room. So and a lot more comfort running down the road.
yeah, yep, yep.
So
Yeah, probably, I've been in and out a few of the first the tri-five birds like you were talking about,
yeah,
and you got to fold yourself in half to get in.
it's the truth, man.
You really only like them when the tops are off because you can actually get in them.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm not lying to you. It's if you guys have never seen one, I mean, or never been in one, I mean, they were not made for a big man, and a big man just does not fit in that car at all.
Right, right.
And then here's an '87 Chevrolet C10. It looks like it's a short wide. It's lowered.
Yep,
Once again, these C10 trucks, it's got the roll pan in the back. I can see that. It looks like it has a tonneau cover on it. Am I wrong or
yeah,
right?
yeah. No, you're correct. You're
Hard
correct.
shell,
Yeah. Yep, yep. Just a gorgeous little truck.
and the visor over the window, the
Yep.
windshield. It sits good. I like the lowered look. The lowered stance on it. I'd probably not bagged. It's just they got probably a 2.5 inch drop in the front, and they probably did the same in the back. But the truck,
Yep.
and it's red. I mean, wow. Black interior.
Retail red. There you
Yeah,
go. Yep.
retail. Put a bow on, it'll be gone in the morning,
Right.
guaranteed. '04 Mercedes CL 500, another big road car. Uh, Run down the highway all day long in comfort and style.
Yep. Yep.
31 Ford Model A.
Once again, one of the old school hot rods back in the day.
Yeah,
But this one's a cruiser. It's got a 350 engine in there. It's got air conditioning. It's got a custom frame underneath there. Um, just comfortable ride, bucket seats. I mean, this car is meant to get in and cruise.
right.
It really is.
Well, that makes it nice because if they don't, they're the roughest riding thing. It's like riding a brick.
Yeah,
They got
yeah,
to have some of the modern day luxuries in them to really make it nice. And then
yeah.
of course we're running in here to the '60 Oldsmobile Delta '88, another big, huge, big car. But
But a
look,
cool look on this.
uh huh,
This has that, and I forget what it's called. It's basically it's a custom color on it,
hmm,
and it's just the chromatic is what it's called. Chromatic paint.
uh huh.
It changes from in the sunlight from brown to green, green to brown. So it's perpetually changing colors as it drives by you.
Wow. Well, I mean, so far. I mean, from what you have posted on the net, I think we're going to have a heck of a sale. We got a great offering, and now we're getting into the memorabilia part of it, which is it's it's
Yeah, just
it's
the big
softened up a
pieces.
little bit, but it's still kind of strong. The memorabilia right now.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't spend a lot of energy on the memorabilia. I just, cars are the thing out there. So, we got a couple signs, got a gas pump, just nothing much on the memorabilia side, but man, do we have a lot of good, nice heavy metal in the auction.
Guaranteed, man, guaranteed. Well, I'm really excited about coming up and being part of it. I look forward to this is the first one to be with you guys, so I'm looking forward to it. So, thank you for having me, and thank you for being on the show, man. I think we're gonna have a, and then now you can tell the people they can bid online. There will
Yep,
be live
yep.
bidding in the lanes. But tell them how they can get on to the site and bid online.
Yeah, classiccarauction.us. That's our website. Kind of a funny story there. Classiccarauction.com was available,
Uh-huh.
but the guy wanted $60,000 for it. And
Whoa.
I just kind of said, no, that ain't going to work. So
Yeah.
classiccarauction.us is our website. You can get in. You can look at the click on the Sioux Falls Classic Car Auction. You can register to bid. What's fun about the auction is you're not just bidding against the clock. You're not just bidding to nothing. We'll actually have a live webcast. We'll have a camera going all around the vehicle. It's a great way to bid on and buy cars without having to be there. Of course, we like everybody to be there. I actually had a guy call from Salt Lake City.
Oh, wow.
And he used to come to our sales in Salt Lake. He said, you know what? I'm coming to Sioux Falls. That just looks like too much fun. I'm going to head over there. So,
Well, there you go.
yeah. But yeah, classiccarauction.us. You can register to bid right there. You can bid at the Sound of Scott or Jeff or whoever might be up on the auction block, and we'll dang sure make it work for you to get one of these great rides crossing the block.
Guarantee it, Craig. Well, I look forward to seeing you. We'll be there. I think our plane lands like at 8 o'clock at night or something like that. So we probably won't run into each other that night, but definitely be ready for the sale in the morning and to get these rides turned into cash for the owners and into dreams for the new people.
There you go. I like that a lot. Thanks
That's
for the opportunity. I always appreciate it.
not a problem, man. I enjoy talking with you. So you have a nice night, buddy,
All right.
and we'll talk soon, okay? I'll see you this weekend.
Sounds good.
All right,
All
Craig.
right. Take
All right.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
You know, guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to be able to have the opportunity to work this sale. I wanted to get in with Scott on this. You know, Scott and I have a lot of fun when we travel on the road together. We really do. I mean, our first sale, we were working for a friend of ours by the name of Brian Marshall, and it was just a night from hell with flights and everything. And you know, we started calling each other Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, and just had a great time. I mean, we made an auction that was a hard auction to sell anyway. We made it into a good auction, and we had fun doing it, and that's the way we're going to do with this one. So I look forward to being there and really helping these people buy something that they really want to buy, because I think there's going to be some good buys here. I really do. So, but anyway, we'll go ahead and take a commercial break right fast, and we'll be back here in a minute with more Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Folks, auction season is here. And when it comes time to sell your equipment, livestock, estate items, or complete farm dispersal, you need an auction company you can trust. That's where the Holsworth Auction Company comes in. Serving Colorado and surrounding communities with honest service, hard work, and hometown values. Whether you're planning a farm auction, ranch dispersal, estate sale, livestock sale, or equipment reduction, the Holsworth Auction Company has the experience to help get the job done right. And now, with online internet bidding available, buyers can participate from just about anywhere, helping bring more attention to your sale and stronger bidding opportunities. Community-minded, professional, dependable. That's the Holsworth difference. Give Ken Holsworth a call today at 970-380-5305. Or call John Clatworthy at 970-768-7500. Or visit them online at theholsworthauctioncompany.com. The Holsworth Auction Company, LLC, where integrity still matters. Looking to bring you right back to life, or just clean it up and make that beater look better than ever? At Sunrise Rod and Custom, we turn worn out into wow. From rust repair to full restoration,
To complete customization, we got you covered. Need collision repair? Bodywork, no problem. Need something to stand out at the next show? We specialize in pinstriping, custom lettering, and one-of-a-kind paint that makes your ride truly yours. Whether it's a classic cruiser or a shop truck, we take pride in every detail because your ride deserves it. Located in colorful Colorado, Sunrise Rod and Custom as you go to shop. For craftsmanship that turns heads, call Jeff Lytle today at 983-217-3239. That's 983-217-3239. Sunrise Rod and Custom, we don't just fix cars, we bring them back to life and a whole lot more.
Castle Rock, get ready to fire up the horsepower! The 2026 Poor Boy Cruisers Car Show is rolling into ACC in Castle Rock on Saturday, October 3rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bring out your ride and be part of an incredible day supporting the American Cancer Society, with 100% of the donations going to the cause. Entry fee donation is just $20 cash only, and registration is same day only. The show takes place at ACC Castle Rock, 4500 Limelight Avenue, Castle Rock, Colorado, 80109. Enjoy giveaways, a 50-50 raffle, silent auction, specialty trophies, and an awesome lineup of classic cars, customs, trucks, and hot rods. All makes and models are welcome. Don't miss the 2026 Poor Boy Cruisers Car Show in Castle Rock, Saturday, October 3rd, where chrome shines bright and horsepower helps make a difference. And now, we return to pedal to the metal. Motors and music. With your host, Roller.
All right, guys, we're back. I'd like to thank Craig Gould for being on the show. Make sure you guys, if you get a chance to, you can log in and watch the auction live on Saturday, and might even have the Facebook Live going yet. I need to ask Craig if that's all right with him, but we might even have the Facebook Live going where you can come right in here and watch it all day long. So this next song up right here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play a couple of them, and then I'm going to call it a night. I tell you what, the sun just took it out of me today, so I'm going to do a couple more, and then we're going to call it an evening. So this one here is called Whiskey Wasn't the Problem.
That old neon sign still flickers just like it always has. The bartender knows my story every time he fills my glass. Folks around this little tavern say the whiskey did me wrong, but they're only hearing echoes. They never heard the whole song. I blamed every empty bottle for the mess that I became. Found 100 different reasons, anything but me to blame. You begged me just to hold you while I chased another night. I was losing what mattered most long before the bourbon bite. Whiskey wasn't the problem, it just hid the truth from me.
wouldn't break forever if forever was meant to be. The bottle never walked away, it never slammed that door. It only helped me overlook what I was living for. The hardest thing I've ever done was staring at my soul, knowing I was holding the glass, but I was the one letting go. Whiskey wasn't the problem, I finally know the truth. The biggest thing I ever lost was you. Now your picture hangs in silence where the mirror used to be, and every morning brings another lesson life keeps teaching me. I've traded late night bar stools for sunrise on the porch, trying to become the man your love was always reaching for. If somebody hears this story sitting where I used to sit, don't blame what's in that bottle for every little bit. The answer starts inside you when you find the strength to see. The hardest road to travel is called responsibility. Whiskey wasn't the problem, the harvest moon lit up another lonely night. Same old faces underneath those faded lights. A bartender knows my name by heart, and a jukebox playing songs that fall apart. Every stool has heard somebody's goodbye, every bottle's watched another grown man cry. You can hide a broken heart behind a smile, but only for a little while. It's beer, foam, and broken dreams. Nothing's ever quite the way it seems. One man's laughing, one man's barely getting by. One's raising hell, another wonders why. We all carry scars nobody sees, trying to find a little peace. Life ain't always what it seems. It's air, foam, and broken dreams. An old cowboy still wears his wedding band, though she's been gone longer than he planned. A young kid just got his first heartbreak, trying hard not to let the whole room shake. A waitress smiles though she's tired inside. She knows everybody's got something they hide. Tonight we're all just passing through, doing the best that we can do. It's beer, foam, and broken dreams. Nothing's ever quite the way it seems. One man's laughing, one man's barely getting by. One's raising hell, another wonders why. We all carry scars nobody sees, trying to find a little peace. Life ain't always what it seems. It's beer, foam, and broken dreams. When the lights come on and the chairs go up, tomorrow's waiting with a foam and broken dreams, but hope still flows between the seams. Sometimes healing starts with one old song, reminding us we're not alone. Raise your glass to the ones we've loved, to second chances from above. Life keeps rolling in between the beer foam and the broken dreams.
Beer foam and broken dreams right here on Pedal to the Metal. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and don't forget we have Riley Bear on the 29th. She's going to come in on Wednesday, and we're going to be talking to her. And then, of course, we fly out over the weekend. Looks like probably on Sunday the 2nd, if I do have a show, it's going to probably be just music or something. I really won't have time to get a guest on or something. So if there is a show, and I will post that on Sunday, because we get back into town like 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So if there is a show, we will be just playing music for that day. On the 5th, hopefully I can get Joe Coddington. I'll know that tomorrow, or as quick as she gets back to me, and we'll get her in there and talk to her. And then, of course, don't have anything scheduled for the 9th, but we'll get that taken care of. And then Haley Bear is going to be on the 12th. So I look forward to August. I think we're going to have some good shows, all except for maybe that second date, and that's just going to be music. So we're going to go ahead and play one more song. You guys have a great week. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I want to thank Craig Gould for tuning in and talking to us about the auction this weekend in Sioux Falls. If you guys get a chance, I will post once again the website where you can go in and you can watch it live, and click on that and check it out, man, because I think there's going to be some great buys in there. And you can also bid. If you want to bid and buy something, you can also do that. So this next song right here is called Heaven Has a Front Porch. You guys have a great week. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon.
Grandpa rocked that old hickory chair every evening in the cool night air. He'd wave at neighbors driving by with a smile beneath that western sky. He'd say, son, don't rush your days. Life's too short to live in a haze. The good Lord gave us time to share, and love is found right out there. I believe heaven has a front porch with a swing that never quits, where old friends laugh forever and every broken heart is fixed. Mama sweet tea's always waiting, Daddy's telling stories once again. No more tears, no more goodbyes, just forever with your friends. If love's what gets you home, then I know where I'll belong. I believe heaven has a front porch, and everybody sings along. Grandma's roses bloom all year. Every face I loved is waiting there. The dogs come running through the gate like they somehow knew the day and date. No empty chairs, no silent nights, only warm embraces in the light. Every prayer I've ever prayed found its answer in that place. I believe heaven has a front porch with a swing that never quits, where old friends laugh forever and every broken heart is fixed. Mama sweet tea's always waiting, Daddy's telling stories once again. No more tears, no more goodbyes, just forever with your friends. If love's what gets you home, then I know where I belong. I believe heaven has a front porch, and everybody sings along. When my road on earth is over and the angels call my name, I hope I hear that screen door open and someone softly says, welcome home. I believe heaven has a front porch where the sunsets never end. Every heart is finally mended and yesterday begins again. We'll rock together through forever, watching golden skies unfold. The greatest gift the Lord could give is one more chance to hold the ones we've loved and missed so long, until eternity moves on. I believe heaven has a front porch, and one day I'll be home. I believe heaven has a front porch, and I'll be home.
All right, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Pedal to the Metal. I want to send out a huge thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in and supporting the show. I also want to thank all of our amazing sponsors. You're the ones that help keep the wheels turning, and we truly appreciate you. Be sure to join us every Wednesday and Sunday. We kick things off with music at 6 p.m. each night, and the full show starts at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Until next time, keep the pedal down, heads high, and we'll see you at the next show.